Okay, it's gonna have to be what it is. I'm gonna be so honest. It doesn't look the best. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to show you. Okay, it's day one of the season. Nice to meet you if I haven't met you before. My name is Jordan from the Jordan CR. If that wasn't blatantly obvious, but I do coaching, a bunch of other things. Only reason I really got onto YouTube is, well, usually I had this channel beforehand, and what I was doing with it was I was simply, whenever I had a coaching video or something like that, like I would upload like a coaching VOD. So, I've been coaching for around 9 years now, and I'm 19. So, oh, well, I guess I'm 20. A little bit old, but I've been coaching for a minute. Basically, I've been coaching for 7. I've been boosting for 9. I used to be in school playing on other people's iPads, increasing their trophies and everything like that. They'd pay me like money around the lunch table. It was a whole thing. Point is, I've been playing Clash Royale for a ridiculous amount of time. Okay, so long that it's it's been ridiculous. I've loved the game. It's gone in and out of my life. I still have on average 45 minutes played every single day on this game. But yeah, that's enough about me. Why am I making videos? Yeah, so recently, okay, a little bit of story time. He's got Mother Witch. A little bit of story time. I was on Fiverr, right? So I recently publicized my coaching through Fiverr. I had always just been like friend to friend, like coaching like different people that I specifically had known, or like I had just reached out and people would come to me for coaching and etc. It wasn't about 2 years ago ish that I monetized it. So yeah, ever since then I've been coaching for around, I think, October it started. And yeah, it's been going since then. So I guess we're coming up on, no way. We're 5 months away. We're plenty of time. 5 months away from it being 3 years. But the, anyways, the important time, the story time, right, is basically, like I said before, I should have gone opposite lane with the pigs because same lane into that. That's, yeah. Anyways, going back, Fiverr recently, okay, they had an update. It wasn't really an update to their policy and terms, but it was more so like an update to the way that they were doing a lot of things, right? So beforehand, when I was coaching through Fiverr, I was able to not take it off site, right? Because obviously companies, they don't want you going to other platforms or taking stuff off of the website and like selling on your own time, things like that, etc. He might scar me, so I'm just gonna EQ. Worst case scenario, it's cycle damage. I cycle to Royal Delivery. Royal Delivery on defense should be pretty easy here. We're not too far up in the leagues, but it is the first day, which is what I was going to show. Was that it's the first day, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult than maybe it would have been otherwise. But um, yeah. So basically, Fiverr. I just want to cycle to the Evo Pigs. Fiverr made it so that I have to have a Zoom call now, like to do coaching sessions. And I have been taking all of my coaching sessions like off site for like an extended period of time. And I just call them on, like, it's just specifically like I call for the coaching session on Discord, right? Like I was very strict on like, cuz there'd be a bunch of people and they'd be like, "Oh, message me on Discord and like we'll do like cheaper rates, etc." And anybody that has known me or anybody that has had coaching through me or anything in that nature knows that I've been very strict about making sure that I'm still on like Fiverr's terms and conditions because they basically state that you can't sell outside of them, a whole bunch of other things. Anyways, so they wanted to charge me like $100 a month just to coach. Now I coach for fun. I'm a full-time student. I'm a college student, right? Like I'm not like, this is not like my number one like stream of income. This is not what I do for a living. I do it because I enjoy it. Like I personally enjoy playing Clash. Like I said, I've been playing it for so many years that it's ridiculous now. Um so the fact that they were kind of, I don't know, kind of limiting in that sense is the main reason why I ended up swapping over. at the end of things. But so yeah, that's why I have to lock in. It was triple elixir. I had to think for at least a little bit. Hopefully not an infinite amount of time. But all I was trying to say is that the way that I'm presenting myself now is got to be a little different. I'm trying to go through YouTube, go through maybe different social media platforms, find people that are there. I've always wanted to post like content in some sort of sense, but never got around to it. I literally made up this like I know it's not gonna be the greatest, but I literally made up this like you can't see it. I mean, you obviously you can't see it because it's in the video, but this configuration of he's gonna play what like Skellies or Fire Spirit. It's drilled, by the way. There's no way it's not drill. I based on the cards that he's played. He's probably gonna drill probably left tower with the Hero Knight, but if not, then he's just gonna wait, and then he's gonna try and like snowball with it because he's gonna be back to snowball. Besides the point, um, yeah. So I'm expanding to YouTube. So I've only used this channel before, like I said, to post content. Also, he's gonna drill there when he goes for the poison in the front. Something that you can look at. You have to pop this like even before it even crosses the bridge. I mean, it's not a crazy bit of damage, but it's enough to make a difference. This hand is like atrocious, by the way. Oh, I put the little cards in the bottom left, so hopefully that is like a cool thing. I've always thought that would be like something that I would do because I've always liked it when I've like watched videos. Okay, so the way that he's gonna make me defend this is not gonna be fun, but it should be okay. And then he's gonna pop it last second to get extra damage. It is what it is. Oh, he didn't. He didn't pop it. Okay. Okay. Could be worse. Could be better. Drill's not a great matchup for piggies. It's not very fun to play against. But I'm trying to think if I go for pigs, right? And then I also go for queen to snipe a Tesla. Like, how much of an overcommit is that? Like, is it enough? Um, is it enough to like justify it being a good play? And yeah, I believe so. Okay. Not great. Like had to take some damage, but definitely worth the Archer Queen damage we get on the right. Versus Drill, you have to use your Archer Queen and you have to go opposite lane. Like if they poison your Archer Queen, it's like it's so pointless. I don't know why he keeps playing that in the front. But if they poison your Archer Queen, you're in such a rough spot. And the Knight on it is also just unfortunate. Wait, how does he defend that? Wait, how does he? No, that's how. But still thinking about this, like, cause I'm thinking like when I go for this, okay, so like he had to overcommit right on the Archer Queen because he didn't pop the Knight ability. He had to play like two extra cards. So I'm kind of just wondering how in this next cycle he gets away without taking obscene amounts of damage, and he kind of does, kind of doesn't. Um, can I get away with just a Night Spirit there? Yes, I can. Should have popped the Queen ability. Not gonna matter. I'm two Earthquakes away. I should. It's actually technically a better play to go for. It doesn't matter at this point in the game. Technically, a better play to play the 5 elixir to force out the 7. Right? It's Evo Pigs, so it's just gonna force out more elixir on offense. He's played the drill in the same spot every time. By the way, it's he needs to swap that up. But yeah, it's I don't know. I've loved coaching for an extended period of time, and for the last 2 years it's actually been great as like a side hustle kind of thing while I'm in college, pay for food. Like, I mean, who doesn't want food? I don't know. So it's just like I guess I have to expand into other platforms, other things. Like I need to start on YouTube. I need to start on. Also, I know this screen's gonna look a little weird, but like at the same time, it has the main stuff on the right side, so hopefully it's not too bad. But let me show you. I think it's gonna say yeah, 26 days left in the season. Maybe it's like day 3. Um, whole ordeal. But no, it's been good. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing overall to learn about coaching because it's hard. I feel like it's hard to work for something that you like. It's sometimes it's hard to find something that you genuinely enjoy that you can also work for. It's just there's not a lot of niche kind of things that you can find, but when you do, oh my goodness, like honestly, like when you actually find something that you enjoy, like not only enjoy working for, but enjoy doing in general, and you just get to do it every day. Now, like one thing I don't enjoy doing is like editing and all that, but I've noticed like obviously everybody knows like Ken, like the Clash Royale YouTuber Ken. He doesn't really edit. I mean, but he's got bomb ass stories, okay? He's got good commentary, you know? And that's one thing that I feel like I can teach well, right? But I can't always explain all of my current thoughts. Like I can explain it in your perspective, right? Like I can explain it in a way that helps you, but not in a way that explains me because I'm thinking my brain's all over the place. Like I've got ADHD, I've got a whole bunch of other things. I'm thinking about maybe like 26 different things at once, and most of which I don't even you can simplify it, right? So when I teach a simplified version, unless obviously you get to a certain point, then I start, you start factoring in other things. You start factoring in, okay, yeah, not only is this guy at this amount of elixir, what do I really want to do in this scenario, right? Like, do I want to pressure at this amount of time, etc. There's a lot more overall factors to it, but I don't know, just something to think about. It's just pretty interesting in my eyes, um, how these things play out. So. Decent gameplay today, by the way. I'm not like I had to say something by the way. Oh my gosh, I didn't have to say anything. I really thought I missed that cannon, but I guess I'm more locked in than I thought. He's probably gonna barrel, right? So okay, I'm alright with that actually. Kind of had a feeling he was gonna cannon. Didn't think he was gonna cannon there. I don't hate that cannon by the way because since I am earthquaking, it's a pretty solid cannon, and he's trying to force out the log right away. Which obviously I should have done because that was really good Dark Goblin damage. It looks like he's playing no spell log bait, right? Which is basically just log bait with the two. I hard counter it. Piggy's hard counters it. I'm not like stressed at all in this scenario because it's close to impossible for him to win this matchup. It's not impossible, but it's close to it. I'm alright with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that too. I do have to lock in a little bit because he is playing pretty decent. Gonna get this done late. Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna try and like wait a second on the first. I should have been a little bit quicker on my log as well. But okay, a little more storytelling, a little less gameplay. I am trying to win at the same time because I'm trying to hit UC pretty early. Would be nice. I wasn't looking. That's pretty good value for him. The problem is these games are so sweaty, right? Like I don't understand how people do like I don't understand how he lost by the way. I don't understand how Riley does like top ladder gameplay. Like I don't get it. Like I really don't. Because you have to not only like I understand like a lot of the gameplay like when I watch Hunter, right? Cuz I've watched all the other YouTubers, okay? And I watched their gameplay and I watched how they're playing and what they're kind of doing while they're playing. But a lot of times they're saying like what they're doing and like they're saying like kind of what they're thinking about. But I try to like have commentary different than just what I'm thinking about and what I'm doing. Because that's entertaining. I feel like that's why a lot of us do watch Ken. Like that's why a lot of us do. He might pop this ability. That's why a lot of us do watch like different YouTubers is because they have actual commentary. Like they have actual storytelling. Like I feel like I'm not there for like the clash. Like I mean I am, but like not completely. I mean like when he played when Ken played Subnautica, I watched that all the way through. But I wasn't even like that wasn't excuse me. That wasn't for the Subnautica. Respectfully, love Subnautica. But I didn't watch it for the gameplay, like at all. It was really just him making mistakes. So I don't know. Interesting things to think about if I am going to post a video or two regarding this. And then the other question is like video length. How much do I do? What do I cut out? Do I cut out little bits in between? Riley doesn't cut his videos. Riley does overlay some things, but should I overlay some things? What do I do? Right? It's something that I think is more of a try it, make mistakes, continue. like that. That was a mistake. But hopefully I can pop this ability and then it's fine. Um, yeah, I think it's just a trial and error. I think that's maybe one of the best ways for me to go about it. Worth it? Definitely worth it. I got 2 shots. I was curious if that log was going to be worth it or not. I knew I wanted both shots, but I didn't know if I was going to get 1 or 2 based on the bar barrel. So, yeah, just some interesting food for thought. What do I want? Like, do I want to cut out when I take a sip of water? Like, is that something I should do? How about I just post it unedited and look at comments? Like, who knows, right? I do have other content that I have tried to post that I need to post more on. I've done some. I'm just a very like technical. I I'm a try hard and restart the video if this has been. Maybe that's definitely what I'm gonna cut is when my mic was unplugged, without a doubt. But also, has there been no game sound this whole time? Okay. All right, let me look at this push because this looks absolutely horrifying. Hopefully one Skelly can hit that, and then I can just drag this up here with Ice Spirit, and I'm just the absolute best player of all. Okay, I just played that into a giant Skelly bomb. Okay, it's fine. You just play pigs into... Okay, it's fine. Not worried about it. I should have saved it. I shouldn't have saved it. That was well played. Okay, I played fine. Okay, anyways, win the match. I don't know how long my mic's been unplugged for. I gotta go back and look at it in the editing software. Hopefully it hasn't been too long. If it has been, then I guess I'm playing an extra one just in case. I don't know how long it's been unplugged for, but if it's been unplugged for like 90% of that match, oh, it's because I'm hitting the cord. Gotta have my arm here instead of there. See, things that you learn from the whole video and everything. And I'm also trying to look up as much as possible because I know like, well, not only is the hair bad, but it's just the side kind of view, right? It's like hard to me to like look up and talk to you unless I like hold the iPad up, but like that doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. So, but yeah, as I was talking about, I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I think it's more of like a trial and error thing with YouTube. You never know like what's gonna work. Like, are you gonna get an audience? Period. Like, are people gonna watch your videos? Right. A lot of times, like, if I click onto something, I don't watch a lot of videos. So if I click onto something and I don't like it in the first minute, like I'm gone. And I also have other content that I work on. Like I think I was saying this, but I was definitely muted for this, or like my mic was unplugged for this. But I do like a lot of try hard content. I do a lot of like $0 to $1,000 type of content on different channels, and I just try and work on stuff in that scene because for me, like I'm pretty like relatively sweaty in the games that I play. Just because I don't know, like it's something like I want like a competitive advantage in whatever I do. If I just had like one card different, this would be such a different interaction. Such a different interaction. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so good at this game. No, it jumped? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I see. The thing was is that if that was half a tile off, like if those skeletons walked half a tile off, then I wasn't gonna get the King Tower activation. So what you can do a lot of times is you can put 2 cycle cards there, or sorry, 2 cycle cards in your hand. Like I was actively thinking about what cycle cards I had, which is also why I was thinking, let me cycle back to piggies. But then I realized I need the cycle cards to activate King Tower. Otherwise, I would just royal delivery, play skeletons, play Ice Spirit right away, and then I would go for the piggies again to pressure. Like I said, there's a couple things that I'm thinking about while I'm going at it. But I'm the only thing I'm doing is considering all the options. Like it's not he's not gonna pop the ability. He's not built like that. It's not as complicated once you really understand what you're doing. Hopefully that gets hit by this and then it jumps up here. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, that's amazingly good. So much so that hopefully he's not back to okay, Mega Knight. Please get down. Okay, I needed that queen ability pretty bad. Um, Okay. I have to split this. I have to. He's got Fireball. I can't play these same lane as much as I would love to. I have to win this. So when they have Fireball, Arrows, Ewiz, Mega Knight, right? Because I can't break through with the Evo Pigs. I can't break through with anything else. I have to win off of literal perfect defense and Earthquake cycling. Um, so this will be fun. I can do this, however, from time to time to pressure while I'm defending, and that was supposed to just pop half a second earlier to save me from taking that Mega Knight hit, but it did not. Okay, all right. This guy is really just laying it on thick. Okay. I gotta think about. He's got balloon too. This is not good. Like not good at all. Like for a minute and 5 seconds, I have to absolutely think about every possible way that I can not lose to this, and that is gonna help with that actually a lot. Okay, let's place this here. Let's place this here. Let's play this here on 0. Like this is what I'm saying. And not only do I have to play that there on 0, I also had to go for the I also had to go for the Ice Spirit there. Or sorry, I had to go for the Skeletons there to make sure the Eye Drag didn't lock on my cannon, because if it one-shot it, I wouldn't be able to get back to another cannon in time, which would have caused a whole problem. And he's got Fireball arrows for this, but I need to go for this. That way he has to arrows or Fireball this. That way my first Queen is fine, but then he goes for the E-Wiz, which makes a problem. So I have to pop an ability to get back to a second Queen. Okay. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Yes, 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 definitely. Definitely yes. Oh my goodness. Like this is what I'm talking about. This is that would have been ridiculous to talk while I'm doing that. Like I'm not there yet, okay? Like I'm decent at the game, okay? But talking while I'm doing that, like I have to think. Like I don't that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how Riley and these other players they like actually get down and like do that. But that's a fourth game. Didn't yap too much, had to focus a little bit for winning it, but not too bad early season. I'll work more on it tomorrow. And the goal is to do like every other day kind of posts now that I'm out of work for Fiverr, right? Because I got to get coaching. Like I have to be coaching people through like YouTube or like right, like I have to get an audience some other place. Before it was friends of friends and I was really slow, but I'm kind of like working now to see like can I do it through YouTube? Can I find people here? Which would be great. But yeah, I've got the Discord link on screen. You're always free to reach out to me. I'm in that Discord. You can send me a message. A lot of times if you're not sure about it, I do 15-minute like free, like I'll just meet up with you. We'll do some um light coaching, anything like that, kind of go over your deck, a bunch of other things. I'm always willing to work with you if, like the budget's not there or anything like that. But yeah, first video, please let me know how I did. Thank you for your time. If you did end up watching, I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. And hope you guys have a great rest of your day.